Are you tired of trying different techniques and methods to manifest your desires, only to find yourself still waiting for them to come true? Well, what if I told you that there is a super amazing technique that can allow you to manifest what you desire in just 3 days? Yes, you read that right, 3 days. And the best part is, it's super easy to practice and has been derived from the teachings of Neville Goddard. Before we delve into the technique itself, let's take a closer look at why most people struggle to manifest their desires. They may think positively, use affirmations, and visualize their desires, but they still fail to see any results. The reason for this is that they don't realize that their desires already exist. They continue chasing their desires, going after what they want without realizing that they already have what they want. To truly manifest your desires, you must first realize that your desires already exist. You don't need to chase them or materialize them. You just need to shift yourself into the state where they already exist. This is where Neville Goddard's concept of states comes in. He proposed that there are countless and infinite states, and all realities exist in the universe. You have unlimited opportunities to manifest a different version of yourself at any time. Who you are right now, or what your reality is just one version of you. If you do something different or change yourself, you will become another version of yourself by stepping into another state. The reason people fail to manifest their desires is that they don't realize this truth. Everything is possible because every state exists, so you don't need to manifest your desire. But you do have to apply yourself to prepare yourself to enter that state. So, how do you enter the state where your desire exists? You must align yourself with it. If you can do this, you will be able to manifest whatever your desire may be. This is truly an amazing way to manifest your desires, and you can do it in just 3 days. Let's take the example of manifesting abundance and wealth. If you are currently broke, you must realize that money already exists in your life. If you stop chasing after money and instead align yourself with the state where money already exists, you will attract money. This approach can be used to manifest any kind of desire, whether it be business success, love, or anything else. The concept of a parallel reality or multiverse also comes into play here. In different states, all things exist, and you have the power to enter any state you desire. For example, if you enter one state, you can become a doctor, but if you enter another state, you can become a patient. There are infinite possibilities, and every version of you exists in the universe, but you need to enter that state to experience and feel it. Now let's get into this super amazing technique that will allow you to manifest your desires in just 3 days. This technique consists of a few easy steps. Step 1. Identify your desire. What is it that you want to manifest? Step 2. Enter the state where your desire already exists. This means aligning yourself with that state, feeling it as if it's already happened. Step 3. Maintain the feeling of that state for 3 days. This means holding on to the feeling that your desire has already been manifested for 3 days straight. According to Neville Goddard, the Bible says that a response in this world takes 3 days. This means that if we believe that our desire has been manifested and we experience it in our imagination, it will take only 3 days to materialize. He also believed that God lies within us and that we have the power to change things. We don't need to ask God to help us manifest, as God has already created everything in the universe. All we need to do is acquire the desired states to experience the things we desire. Neville Goddard believed that we are a part of God because God exists within us. We are co-creators of our reality, and we can operate the universe the way we want using the power of God. God operates through us since God has no power of its own, and we are the power of God. So, using the power of God, we can do whatever we want to do just by thinking about it. According to Neville Goddard, the power of God lies in our imagination because our imagination can create or imagine things. So we can make use of our imagination to create the things that we desire. There are 2 phases of creation according to him. The first phase involves having an idea of what we want and believing in that idea. The second phase involves the creation in 3D so that we can see it, observe it with our senses, and experience it. The initial phase, or the first phase, is a completely automated process. All we need is an idea, such as the idea of getting money in 3 days, or the idea of manifesting a relationship or success in business. Once we have an idea, we need to believe in it, which means believing that it is possible. The moment we believe that it is possible and we can achieve it, we implant that idea in our mind. Here, the first phase gets completed. The thing we want has been created in our mind, because once we believe a particular thing is possibly true, it gets created in our mind. The second phase is also completely automated. Once our idea or our desire has been implanted in our subconscious mind, it will start working on it, and within a few days, it will materialize in 3D. Neville Goddard emphasizes that time is an illusion and that we are the co-creator of our reality. We should not listen to those so-called manifesting coaches who are misguiding us. If we think like a god, it is possible to achieve our desires right now. It's okay to have long-term goals, but Neville Goddard wants to tell us that time is an illusion. The thing that we are going to get in 10 or 20 years can be achieved right now if we think like a god. President John F. Kennedy said, "God's work on earth must truly be our own." This quote explains the whole concept of Neville Goddard's teachings in one sentence. If God's work in our life is our work, then it means we are the only power that operates our life. The universe takes only 3 days to respond to what we want. Therefore, if we believe that we can manifest our desires in 3 days or less, we can achieve them much faster. However, if we choose to believe in the illusion of time, we will get stuck in the rules of time, and it will take longer for us to manifest our desires. The power to manifest our desires lies within us. It is in our minds where all the magic happens. If we believe that it will take 20 years to manifest our desires, it will surely take 20 years. But if we believe that we can achieve our desires in 3 days or less, we can achieve them in that time frame. We just need to change our mindset and think like a co-creator and operant power. To manifest our desires in 3 days, we need to stop practicing all manifestation techniques, such as scripting, vision boards, journaling, or using affirmations. These techniques often lead us to chase our desires and go after what we want, which denies the idea that we already have our desires. Instead, we need to start experiencing our desires in our imagination while thinking that they have already manifested in our lives. By doing this, we can stop chasing our dreams and stop listening to others who tell us that we cannot manifest our desires in 3 days. We just need to believe that our desires have already manifested and start experiencing them in our imagination. Once we do this, we will get whatever we want in less than 3 days. This technique is authentic and incredibly powerful because it is based on Neville Goddard's teachings. All the things we do to manifest our desires are holding us back because they are against the idea that we have already manifested our desires. Once we realize this and start experiencing our desires, our struggles end because we have already manifested whatever we wanted. Enjoy manifesting. Enjoy manifesting. Enjoy manifesting.